Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video, and today was a huge day for the Second Amendment. The government has no right whatsoever to stop you from bearing arms. If you are a law-abiding citizen, you have the right to bear arms. But of course, you know, the leftists, they hate that you have constitutional rights. They want authoritarian rule, and they want to take away your guns. Now, I actually live in the great state of Texas. We have constitutional carry. All you got to do is go in. Hey, I want this weapon here. Provide an ID. Do a quick background check. And if you're in the clear, you're good to go. But of course, in the People's Republic of New York, that is not the case. In New York, they actually made you disclose why you actually needed to get a weapon. Now, folks, this is ridiculous. That is completely unconstitutional. And guess what? The Supreme Court agrees with me. You can see here, Supreme Court strikes down New York's proper cause requirement for concealed carry. The Supreme Court of the United States ruled 6-3, of course, on party lines pretty much, on June 23rd that New York's proper cause requirement for concealed carry permit issuance is unconstitutional. Now, folks, I also don't believe in concealed carry. I believe that you have the right to bear arms, and if you want to carry it out in the open, you should actually be able to do that because you have the right to bear arms. It doesn't say in the Constitution that you have to conceal your weapons. It says here, New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Brennan, centered on denials for permits under New York's concealed carry permitting law. The NYSRPA filed suit claiming that one of its members was eligible for a permit, but was denied because of New York's requirement that concealed carry applicants prove why they need to carry a gun. Because the socialists, they don't want you to actually carry a weapon. And the Supreme Court came and said, you know what? That is unconstitutional. And it is, no doubt about it. But the main focus of this video is a man that I used to have a lot of respect for when he was actually doing sports in the 90s on ESPN. I'm talking about Keith Olbermann. Keith Olbermann now is a left-wing lunatic. He hates that you have the right to bear arms. And this man is definitely a far leftist, a socialist. He put out a tweet storm here calling for the Supreme Court to be dissolved because they protected your right in the Constitution to bear arms. This is what he put out here. He tweeted this out. It has become necessary to dissolve the Supreme Court of the United States. The first step is for a state the, quote, court has now forced guns upon to ignore this ruling. Great. You're a court. Why and how to think you can enforce your rulings? So he's actually saying he has a major problem. He's actually saying that the court has now forced guns upon you. No, the Constitution guarantees you the right to bear arms. But a socialist like Keith Olbermann, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. He wants government to control you. He goes on here. He says also fuck Alito, Thomas, Roberts, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and the paralegal Coney Barrett. Hey, SCOTUS, send the SCOTUS army here to enforce your ruling. You, House of Lords radicals, pretending to be a court. This man is pathetic. This man is very, very pathetic. Keith Olbermann, the Constitution guarantees even you, a left-wing lunatic, the right to bear arms. Now, think of this. When it comes down to this New York requirement stating that you actually give a reason to actually carry a gun, what if you give them the wrong reason that they don't want to hear? What if you just put, hey, it's my constitutional right to bear arms? You know what? They probably could come back and say, you know what? No, that's not a good reason. We're not going to give you the permit. Therefore, you cannot buy a weapon. That is a violation of the Constitution. And I got to say, man, thank God that Donald Trump was able to put conservatives on the Supreme Court. Thank God that he was actually able to do that, because the left was fighting him before the election. And like, wait till the election. If that actually happened, folks, there's no telling what this ruling would have been. If we had actually had liberals in the majority on the Supreme Court, we probably wouldn't have a country right now. The United States would really cease to exist the way that it actually should. This is pathetic, man. Keith Olbermann is a left-wing idiot, and he wants the government to dominate your life. Guess what, Keith Olbermann? I don't want the government to dominate my life. This is why I don't know how long, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know how long the United States is actually going to stay united. I can already make a good case. We're really not united. If you look at Texas versus California, we're not even in the same country, really. We're not. New York, no. Maybe it's actually time, that we went our separate ways. Another left-winger, after this was months ago. Who was it? The guy that plays Hellboy. The name is just it's not in my mind right now. He said basically that we should go our separate ways. And I'm thinking, you know what? That's probably a good idea. We can actually agree on that. And if you guys can think of the actor's name right now, I'm just going through a block right now. I don't know why, but Ron Perlman, that's the name. Ron Perlman. He said that. He's probably right about that. It's probably time that we went our separate ways. I'm just being honest. Even Texas, once again, is actually trying to push for, I guess you could say, independence, a separation from the United States. Maybe it's time we keep going down this road where we're this divided, and the left wants to bring us closer to socialism and communism. I don't want to live in that country. I don't. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.